An Italian game, a reliable choice for white seeking a steady grip on the center.
It's the gold standard of openings. Both sides are fighting for the same central squares, and as you can see, the board is perfectly balanced to start. A bold decision. Black is happy to trade the bishop to disrupt white's central pawn structure and open lines for the other pieces.
White tries to challenge the center with d4, but black snaps up the bishop immediately.
The position remains remarkably symmetrical. Neither side has managed to seize a decisive territorial advantage yet.
Development continues smoothly. White has castled while black's knight finds its way to f6.
It's a space-gaining move, but it's a double-edged sword. He's pushing black back, but he's also committing his center pawns early.
White gains some ground with e5, forcing that knight all the way back to g8.
Black isn't intimidated by the queen's presence. This is a tactical skirmish where piece activity is far more valuable than the material itself.
The queen slides into h5, an aggressive move, but black counters with a stunning sacrifice on e5.
A very clever sequence. Black has managed to force the trade of the rook for a knight and a pawn, leaving white's king feeling quite exposed.
White tries to shore things up with the rook on e1, but black has a sharp check on f3.
White is trying to create threats on the queen side, but the coordination is lacking. Black is now safely castled and ready to strike back.
White looks for counterplay with nb5, while black finally tucks the king away.
Material greed perhaps, but it's a crushing blow. White has essentially lost a whole rook for very little compensation.
White attempts a diversion with bh6, but black isn't biting. He's gone straight for the rook on a1.
A desperate attempt at counterplay. He's sacrificing a piece to tear open the shelter, but it's far too late to save the game.
A desperate attempt to stir things up with bxg7, trying to rip open the kingside.
Look at the heat map, it's turning purple. We have a genuinely contested center here, but black is the one dictating the terms of the fight.
Black brings the queen into the action at c6.
Simplification. When you're up significant material, trading pieces is the fastest way to remove any hope of a comeback for your opponent.
The knight on e8 falls, but black is happy to trade on f6 in response.
And there goes the last of the tension. The board is turning a deep blue, the endgame is now a formality.
And the queens are off the board after that trade on b5.
The culmination of that long march. Once that pawn crossed the halfway mark, the result was a mathematical certainty.
The d-pawn is on a mission, finally promoting to a queen on d1.
Exactly, black is just tidying up the board before the final blow. It's almost a mercy at this point.